Wii Sports, Spikeball. One you played as a kid and one you've seen rise up as a global phenomenon. And I'm going to combine both of them and make Spikeball and Wii Sports and make it multiplayer. Hopefully. Here we go. Okay, so usually you'd work on the movement first when making a game, but I really just want to start off playing as a me from Wii Sports. Obviously, we're going with Matt. So I borrowed this 3D model from online and immediately threw him into Mixamo. This lets me rig him with some bones, which let me steal other people's animations for him. Then I threw Matt into Unity and added the Wii Sports grass on the ground. For now, I'm using this makeshift Spikeball net, but I'll model one later. After getting Matt in the game, I wanted Matt to be able to hit the ball and have it bounce off the net. This requires math, but thankfully, I'm one of the best mathematicians out there. When the ball hits the net, I flip the Y part of the vector and add an impulse force in that direction. Also, I made a bet with my friend Zach, so I only have 2 weeks to make this game or else I have to buy him a Barji. And he eats, so I have to finish this fast. I've never modeled anything in Blender before, but I made this really amateur Spikeball net pretty fast. But I can't have Spikeball suing me, so I have to change it up. That looks better. I tried adding ropes as the net, but actually ended up using the tennis net from Wii Sports and scaled it down. Okay, so now we have to make it so Matt can move around the level. I made him rotate around the net with my math skills, and used Cinemachine to make the camera follow him from a distance and point towards the net. Here's the thing about Spikeball. It's a complicated game with infinite types of hits and spins you can do. I knew I had to do the game justice and make a complicated system that left room for creativity. So I made 3. You can hit it to the left, to the middle, and the right. Now we need to add some background elements to the game, like trees and more. But if you go into the Wii Sports levels, you realize that the trees aren't actually 3D objects. In Wii Sports, they use billboards. Wait, wrong type of billboard. In Wii Sports, they use billboards, which use flat 2D quads on the trees instead of 3D meshes to save rendering time. So I did the same thing around the level, placing these trees all around the edges. Now, it's time to make this game multiplayer. But here's the thing. I have 1 week left and barely have a game. And I desperately want Zach to stay hungry. So let's get to work. Alright, here's what I got. Now you can host lobbies and you can join them with this join code that pops up. Right now it's just a 1v1, but when the ball hits the ground it switches serves between the players to whoever scored and it all works pretty well. There's only one problem. I have 1 day left to finish my game and I have to polish it up quick. First thing, particles. I added some dust particles to the ground when you're walking, and I also added some sparks when you hit the ball, then added sound effects when you hit the ball and when you win or lose a point. I was about to add passing in 2v2 to the game, but I didn't have time to add it by the end of the day. But if this video does well enough, I'll make another video adding that, and turn this into a full game. After finishing everything, I sent the game to Zach, and guess who's paying for hibachi? Anyways, go check out my itch page in the description to play the game. I ripped all the assets from Wii Sports and the whole game from Spikeball, so I'm just hoping that Nintendo and Spikeball doesn't sue me.